Hi and welcome back to Low Carb Abode. This is Ludmilla. You know that in this little kitchen, we only make low carb, grain-free and healthy foods. And if this sounds good to you, make sure to join us by liking this video and hitting the subscribe button. I hope you're excited because today I'm going to share with you my keto Nutella recipe. I'm guessing most of you are familiar with Nutella, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video, right? It is a chocolate hazelnut spread and it is produced by the Italian company Ferrero. The ingredients differ slightly from country to country, but the first main ingredients I think are always sugar, palm oil, and then hazelnuts. And of course, the main ingredients being sugar and palm oil is quite unfortunate because Nutella is delicious and it goes great with my keto rustic bread or with my thin keto pancakes. And just like in the US, Nutella is super popular in Germany too, and I grew up eating it. So of course I wanted to make a keto-friendly version of it. The keto-friendly Nutella recipes I found online use a food processor because you use whole hazelnuts that you then want to process into a hazelnut butter. But unfortunately, I don't have a food processor. And I also tried grinding the hazelnuts in my blender, but that just doesn't work well at all. But I didn't want to miss out on Nutella, so I developed this recipe for which you will not need a food processor. It's actually really simple to make. And the ingredients are super simple too. You only need hazelnut meal, coconut oil, olive oil, and sugar-free chocolate chips. You will see how easy it is to make your own low-carb Nutella without a food processor or other fancy kitchen gadgets in just a few minutes. So let's get cooking. To make our Nutella, we're going to start off by dry roasting half a cup of hazelnut meal. Hazelnut meal is just ground up hazelnuts. It's just like almond meal. It can be a little tricky finding it in American supermarkets. I actually had to order it online. It is much more common in European supermarkets. We're going to dry roast it. That means no added oil. So just add your hazelnut meal straight onto your pan and roast it for a few minutes over medium heat. Make sure to stir a lot, otherwise the meal can quickly burn. And don't skip this step because roasting your hazelnuts will release the aroma and it will make your Nutella so much more flavorful and fragrant. Once you see that your hazelnut is turning golden brown, go ahead and turn off your heat. Oh, and it just smells amazing. So now I'm going to put this aside and prepare our chocolate. You will need a small saucepan and a 1/4 cup of coconut oil and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And just melt this over medium heat. The reason I'm using a combination of olive oil and coconut oil is that I found it really gives the best texture. This way the Nutella will not end up too firm or too soft. Once your coconut is completely melted like this, you can go ahead and turn off the heat and add 1 cup of keto-friendly chocolate chips. And just stir this until the chocolate is completely melted. I'm using Lily's milk chocolate chips. They have no added sugar and are sweetened with stevia and erythritol. So just keep on stirring until your chocolate is completely melted and it will look like this. Believe it or not, but we are already ready for our last step. All we got to do now is add the roasted hazelnut meal into that melted chocolate. And just mix it in until it's all combined. So yes, you can really make your own homemade Nutella that fast. So as you can see, the consistency still is more syrup than Nutella, but this will change as soon as we chill our keto Nutella in the fridge. So I'm going to pour my Nutella in my prepared jars. I'm using glass jars. And one more. So I have about 1.5 cups of Nutella here. And now I'm going to place my jars into the fridge until the Nutella is completely chilled through, and then we can enjoy it. So let me just give you some nutrition facts on the Nutella you will find in your supermarket. The serving size is usually 2 tablespoons, which contains 200 calories and 22 grams of carbs, of which 21 grams are sugar. And only 1 gram of these carbs is fiber, which is really low considering that Nutella contains hazelnuts, which are full of fiber. On the other hand, 2 tablespoons of my keto-friendly Nutella contains 150 calories with only 1 gram of sugar and 4 grams of fiber. I had the Nutella in the fridge for about an hour now, and it's chilled through and ready to enjoy. As you can see, it thickened up quite a bit. Has a nice shine to it. Now, because we used hazelnut meal, it's not as smooth as regular Nutella, but it tastes just as good. As your taste tester today, I'm just going to try a whole teaspoon of Nutella today. That's okay, right? So chocolatey. Okay, I hope I didn't get any chocolate on my lips. This Nutella is so creamy, so chocolatey good, and has a really wonderful hazelnut fragrance. It is not quite as smooth as regular Nutella, but it's still very creamy and thick. And I think considering that we just made this in a few minutes without any special equipment, that is pretty darn good. And this is already it for today. I hope you liked today's recipe, and I hope you will give this Nutella a chance. And if you do, make sure to comment below so I know what you think of my keto-friendly Nutella recipe. And as always, I will make sure to post the link to the whole recipe in the description below. I will talk to you soon. Bye.